A leader shall be a happy warrior. Now we will discuss in this specific video about happy warrior. The best way to gain influence is to combine warmth and strength. As difficult as any other cumbersome practice to be adopted by any leader, these traits can be mutually reinforcing. Feeling a sense of personal strength helps us to be more open, less threatened, and less threatening in stressful situations. When we feel confident and calm, we project authenticity and warmth. Such leaders face troubles without being troubled. Their behavior is not relaxed, but they are relaxed emotionally. Here I would like to mention again that word, that when we feel confident and calm, we project authenticity and warmth. Such leaders face troubles without being troubled. And happy warriors, their behavior is not relaxed, but they are relaxed emotionally. This emotional relaxing, this emotional army is a very important trait to be a great leader to lead an organization. Such leaders, they are often viewed as happy warriors, and the effect of their work on those around the people with whom he is working is compelling. Happy warriors reassure us that whatever challenges we may face, things will work out in the end. Several observers in this particular field pointed out happy warrior by pairing assertiveness and authority with a big smile, authority with a big smile, and quick wit that made it clear he did not let the rough and tumble of politics get her down. During crisis, these are the most traits which are able to keep the influence conduit open and may even expand it. Most people hate uncertainty, but they tolerate it much better when they can look at to a leader who they believe has their back and is calm, clear headed, and courageous. These are the people we trust. These are the people we listen to. Before people decide what they think of your message, they decide what they think of you. Bear in mind that the signals we send can be ambiguous. We can see someone's reaction to our presence, but we may not be sure exactly what the person is reacting. We may feel leaders' warmth but remain unsure whether it is directed at us or not. We sense our strength, we sense the leader's strength, but need reassurance that it is squarely aimed and a shared challenge we face. And as we noted earlier, judgments are often made quickly on the basis of non-verbal cues. There are many tactics for projecting warmth and competence, and these can be dialed up and down as needed. Two of us are people who are leaders and led. Both the people have to have a skill and a mastery over the works of life, the normal verbal cues. Let us look at some best practices. This how to project warmth. Efforts to appear warm and trustworthy by consciously controlling your nonverbal signals can backfire. All too often, you will come off as a wooden and inauthentic instead. Here are ways to avoid the trap. First step is find the right level. When people want to project warmth, they sometimes come up the enthusiasm in their voice, increasing their volume and dynamic range to convey a delight that can be effective in the right setting. But if those around you have done nothing in particular to earn your adulation and admiration, they will assume either that you are faking it or that you are fawn everyone indiscriminately. The next step is validate feelings. Before people decide what they think of your message, they decide what they think of you. This is the problem of any leader. If you show how your employees that you hold roughly the same worldview they do, you demonstrate not only empathy but in their eyes, common sense, the ultimate qualification for being listened to. So, if you want colleagues to listen and agree with you, first agree with them. You see that you are ready to agree with them. See that your basic trait is to ready listen to anybody and brood over it. That communication by the leader is great. Imagine, for instance, that your company is undergoing a major reorganization and your group is feeling deep anxiety over the change could mean. What change could mean for quality, for innovation, for job security, or acknowledge people's fear and concerns when you speak to them, whether in formal meetings or during water cooler chats. Look at them in the eye and say, I know everybody is feeling a lot of uncertainty right now, and it is unsettling. People will respect you for addressing the elephant in the room and will be more open to hearing that what you have to say. And another important step is smile and mean it. When we smile sincerely, the warmth becomes self reinforcing. Feeling happy makes us smile, and smiling makes us happy. The facial feedback, I repeat this, the facial feedback is also contagious when we tend to mirror one another's nonverbal expressions and emotions. So, when we see someone beaming and emanating genuine warmth, we can't resist smiling ourselves. Warmth is not easy to fake, of course. Warmth is not easy to fake, of course. And a polite smile fools no one. To project warmth, you have to genuinely feel it. A natural smile, for instance, involves not only the muscles around the mouth but also those around the eyes, the Krause effect. So, how do you produce a natural smile? Find some reason to feel happy wherever you may be, even if you have to resort to laughing at your predicament. Introverts in social settings can single out one person to focus on. This can help you channel the sense of comfort you feel with close workmen in and around the people with whom you are working, your colleagues, friends, and also even with the family. One thing we have to avoid smiling with your eyebrows raised at anyone over the age of a certain limit. This suggests that you are overly eager to please and be liked. It also signals anxiety, which, like warmth, is contagious. It will cost you much more in strength than you will gain in the warmth. So it must be very natural. It must give an emotion with whom you are smiling, with whom you are contacting with your smile. How to project strength? The strength, as we have already discussed, is a very important trait. Strength or competence can be established by virtue of position you hold, your reputation, and your actual performance. But your presence always counts too. The way you carry yourself does not establish your skill level, of course, but it is taken as strong evidence of your attitude, how serious you are, and how determined to tackle the challenges. That is important component overall strength. Feel in command. When you want to show your strength, warmth may be harder to fake, but confidence is harder to talk yourself into. Feeling like an imposter, that you don't belong in the position you are in and they are going. So feel in command, you must feel in command. Stand up straight. It is hard to overstate the importance of good posture and projecting authority and an intention to be taken seriously. You must give that a good posture and stand up straight and communicate. Get a hold of yourself. When you move deliberately and precisely to a specific spot rather than casting your limbs about loose jointedly, and when you are finished moving but still twitching, fidgeting, and our other visual static sends the signal that you are not in control. So you must get a hold on yourself with all perfect control while communicating. Understanding people nearly all areas of business, not just sales or human resources or any other particular segment. Relational know how comprises a greater variety of aptitudes that any executives think. Some people can talk a dog of a meat truck. As the saying goes, others one great at resolving interpersonal conflicts. Some have a knack of translating high level concepts for the masses, and others thrive when they are managing a team. Since people do their best work when it most closely matches their interests. So, here the leaders or top managers can increase productivity by taking into account employees' relational interests. I repeat this interest. The leader must take into account employees' relational interests and skills when making personal choices and project assignments. Understanding these dimensions will help get optimal performance from your employees, appropriately reward their work, assist them in setting career goals. It will also help you to make better choices when it comes to your own career development. To get started, try try and experiment. Keenly watch all the steps like stand up straight, feel in command. You can practice. You can get started. Your orientation toward relational work in general and your interest level in each of its dimensions. Most executives assume they know who their people are. They are the team players, the ones who know that is going on what is going on in their colleagues' personal lives, the ones who can smooth over interpersonal conflicts. They are usually found in human resources, and this is essentially this resource that comprehending your own people, comprehending your team with whom you are working, and having a psychological mark in your approach to these people with all human steps will definitely make you the best leader. Thank you.